Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Today is the designated Eden Day, which is always a day I look forward to. Eden is the most exciting character, since Eden is always different. This is a really good spawn. Fire rate's not stellar, health isn't stellar, but items are stellar. Hopefully I don't just die. I've been doing that a lot in my one heart spawns with Eden. But we've got Guppy's Head, spawns 2 to 4 attack flies for us, kamikaze flies, that do twice my damage. Usable every room, it's great. We've got Cat of 9. Cat of 9 tails is 1 damage up and 0.23 shot speed up. We've got an XL floor apparently. That's invincibility, which I actually can kind of use at the moment. And contact damage to enemies for about 7 seconds on a 6-room charge. Alright. Don't do this to me. Nah, I should be fine. And then we got Little Gish and a luck up. Awesome. Oh, I didn't even notice my card. Alright, never mind. I don't need the invincibility. That's annoying. I never noticed the stuff I spawn with down there. It's just a little bit obscured by the positioning of things, and I notice eventually. Well, at least nothing happened in the meantime, or I would have looked pretty dumb. But I promise, my excuse is legitimate. Anyway, Little Gish shoots Slowing Tears. I don't know if I finished saying that or not. But that's the finished thought. It's there, right there. I laid it out for you. Man, my damage is supposed to be pretty good. Alright, I'll worry about you in a second. Never mind, I'll worry about you now. That was my fault. I could have made the angle happen. Cube Meat's really good, though. Blocks tears, 7 contact damage to enemies. Hits quite frequently. I don't agree, but that's okay. I thought the cube meat would be in the way, so I could just charge freely. Oh, cool. So I'm gonna be really, really dead. So I guess I'll take my chances here. Yeah, it was probably worth it. Okay, so yeah, may as well leave. Whore of Babylon. 1.5 damage up and 0.3 speed up as long as I am at half a red heart or less, any number of soul hearts. Experimental treatment randomly raises or lowers each of my stats. It clearly lowered my damage but increased my tears, and I'd say that was probably a fair trade considering what my fire rate was and what my damage was, and what I have now, which, you know, is still 1 and 1.5 damage ups. Those two are good together. And yes, for that entire time I was aware of the position of the cube of meat. And was not just getting lucky. I thought I was above that, but you know, it doesn't matter. I can die now. Because I deserve it. Sounded like a chest, that was weird. I deserve it. Always making stupid mistakes on the one heart runs, man. I'm obviously gonna go in here. It's not quite what I planned for. Empress's Whore of Babylon for a room, interestingly enough. Was that the shop? Because if so, I'm still going in. Okay. See, soul heart, no big deal. I did mean to bomb both of them. I thought it would be fine there. That's fine, though. Thanks, buddy. I'll take the key as well, and we're pretty much where we started, except we have a soul heart again. So, good life. I have not been to the item room, so I need to make some time and space for that. See, I really don't like experimental treatment. It feels like it lowered my damage a lot more than it had any business lowering it. But I don't know exactly how it works. Some people said it applies a random multiplier. Probably in a range, but still a random multiplier. Okay, that's my fault, and that was my fault. I don't really mind, because my damage started to suck. So this run is going to be way cooler. Experimental treatment is just an item that I really dislike quite strongly. It always screws me over. That time it wasn't like a total screw over, though, to be fair. I just took 3 hits that I totally had no business taking. And don't at all feel bad about it at the same time. So the Teleporter 2.0 is pretty cool. It teleports you to a room you haven't yet been to. So what I want to do is visit every room, essentially. This is not XL, so I can go in there. Sure. Shoots a V of Tears, probably not worth taking as my first familiar, based on the system I always follow. But it's fine. So anyway, it'll take me to the secret rooms, both of them. Take me to the Devil Room, and then take me to the Error Room. So I get to visit every single room on the floor as long as I have enough uses, or find the secret rooms myself. On the first floor, it's pretty unlikely that I pull that off. Both because I might not get that many bombs, as well as because the secret room, at least the regular secret room, just doesn't like to follow the normal rules. It doesn't like to be surrounded by 3 rooms all the time. It'll just be surrounded by 2 random ones, even when there's a perfectly suitable 3 rooms that's like set of stuff. And yeah, it's just not even that likely I end up with the resources to take advantage of that. Headless Horseman, who do you think you are? You don't belong here. This guy drops the pony for me. I will absolutely be taking that just to pick up the stuff in that other room. And then I'll be taking back Teleport 2.0. There are a couple batteries, but I can't do anything with those batteries because I can't just like, well, I can try to push them, I guess. But I oughtn't be able to just push them through because that requires certain setups that I just don't have right now. As you can see, I just can't push them through the rocks, much as I would like to. I might be able to with like a ton of time and a ton of effort. But I'm just not gonna bother. But I do have this thing, Dice Shard, D6 and D20 like it says. It's good. Also, I have Maggie's Bow. That was one of my spawn items. That makes it so that all red heart pickups are gonna heal me for twice as much as they normally would. Burn Penny could help me out a good deal. That makes it so that when I pick up a coin, there's a 50% chance for a bomb drop to accompany it. Yes. Not quite yes. Actually, yeah, no, we're good. So now I get to teleport here. Alright, you got me. I'll try. 2 tiers ups makes it worth it. I'm not trying the other ones. It doesn't even matter anymore. So I'm gonna forget what color that is, but that's okay. We're gonna go to the Devil Room now. We're not gonna get to go to the Error Room, unfortunately, but the Error Room's not as big a deal. I will take Gimpy. That'll lock me in, get me a pretty good item. My fire rate is great now. This is awesome. And then I will use my reroll. And I'll peace out. That reroll was questionable, I guess, at best. But it doesn't really matter that much. We ended up in a good place. And what Gimpy does is when I get hit, there's a chance it drops a soul heart or a black heart. And when I kill an enemy, there's a chance it drops a half red heart. I'm living the life, though. Sure. That was great, in fact. And I got a luck up. What more can a guy ask for? Okay, I'm not... Well, actually, no, I'll check it out, because I don't have any soul hearts yet. Once again, been bamboozled. Plus side is I get a black heart out of it, so that's pretty much, you know, that's what I was looking for. I didn't have to pay any money for it, not that I really was worried about that. It works out. That is what counts. Okay. All good. Thank you for the chest. Acceptable. Have to find the item room. Dang, that one wasn't quite as worth it as the first one. This floor, I'm not getting this stuff. I'm not gonna get to go to, like, the air room here. Because I don't know where the secret room's gonna be, and I'm not gonna spend the time wandering around in circles until I decide that a room is, or a set of rooms is a good fit. It's gonna be the boss, just not the item room. That was not a very nice place you put that guy, Mr. Spider. I'll probably be able to use my use item to take me on a new path, though. That will probably put me to the item room. So that at least won't be as much of a hassle as it could be. Maybe it'll even teleport me to the item room. I don't know the priority system for it exactly. But pin's easy. And I like that. Good second floor boss. Range up is cool. And I don't need to take this, fortunately. Okay, so you push these things way faster when you're touching a wall. It's strange, but I promise you that's the case, as you can see there. I don't know exactly where I am. My god, the luck up luck is like so serious right now. I am like mind blown right now. May as well, I guess. Oops. Dang, he didn't drop one. It's fine because I have a lot of bombs. I'll take you. Every time I get hit, I get 1 tick of charge for my use item. That's good. And there's my item room. Which will have proptosis. Why not? Lucky Rock is good. I'll take it. That's a pretty good item. When I hit, my tears hit the ground, wall, enemy, whatever, they leave some toxic stuff on the ground underneath where they hit. That was a nice change, by the way, because now it's actually a useful item instead of a useless item for the most part, except on chasing enemies. But your tears hit enough under them that it might actually hit them, at least a little bit. I don't know why I used bombs, but whatever, I did. Alright, Guppy's head. Another luck up, what the heck? Ridiculous. Have I been pretty much everywhere? I don't know what. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. I might have been able to get to the error room there, but I'm actually not certain if I cleared the floor. And I don't remember if there was a battery in the shop. I wasn't going back for it. Anyway, the toxic stuff damages enemies that walk on it. It's cool. I like the item. It's just not generally the most useful item. It can be alright. Well, at least they're all dead. absolutely worth a bomb, since I don't have many keys, comparatively. So this is an XL floor. That sucks. Means there are 2 bosses, 2 item rooms, only 1 shop, curse room, etc. You know, you lose one of everything except the boss and item room, so you lose the devil room. But at least I'll get the devil room as long as I decide to full clear, which I should. So Lucky Rock is every time I blow up a rock or a rock gets blown up, it drops a penny or 2 maybe? I'm not entirely certain. But it makes you rich really easily, so that's why I took it. Bob's Brain's not worth it. Just get myself killed. But maybe I'll come into explosive immunity in the other item room. It's pretty unlikely, but possible. Entirely. I don't want to talk about it. Having some trouble here. Killing these guys is not quite free. Alright, health up and shot speed up. That one might... yeah, that one doesn't bridge. Always sucks when that happens, and I forget about it every time because it's so infrequent that it happens. Car battery would be bad for Teleport 2.0, unfortunately, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. Since they'll just teleport me twice, which means I would likely be skipping the devil room or something like that. I'm not certain, but that's probably how it would work. It would just teleport you one room and then the other. Maybe it wouldn't work with it at all, but that doubles the effective use items and is generally pretty good, but you don't want it with the D6 at all. Just because then you can breakfast much sooner. It does reroll the items. You don't get to see which one you skipped. You know, you don't get any benefit from it, basically. Because you never know if you miss what you're looking for. Or if something you miss is something that you would want. I was gonna say eventually one of these guys will die. Okay. Be nice if someone would drop a half red heart from Gimpy. Actually, it looks like there's one back there that I may have ignored. I don't know how it selects its path, by the way, for regular rooms. It manages, but I don't know how. Well, that sucks. That also sucks quite a lot. Oh well. See what its heart is. If I just skipped it because I'm dumb, I did. Ugh, it's gonna take a lot to get all of these rooms done, just so I can potentially error room. I don't search for secret rooms on XL floors either because they don't like to follow rules very well. Much the same as Basement 1, except that there are just usually so many options that it is really unlikely that you guess right. Even if there's one of the implied door rooms, there could be somewhere else too. It's not super uncommon. Oh well. I'm not gonna shoot that many poops. Yeah, don't do that. So if I can avoid red heart damage on the second boss, I'll still have a chance at the devil room. It won't be high, but it'll exist. Should be somewhere around 18%. Health up and 0.3 damage up. Of course, I might end up in the devil room anyway. Even I know there's a battery in the shop, and I might be well prepared to damage myself a little bit to gain some charges if I gotta. Since I believe there's also a red heart in the shop. Just the idea is I've got a shot at the Devil Room even if I miss it, which I'm going to now, unless I get 1% lucky. Well, 99% lucky, 1% chance that I get it. Possibly divided by 2. Unsurprisingly, I did not get it. Alright. There are probably 4 rooms left if I had to guess. So I will teleport just to save some time. Here's hoping for wonderful Devil Room. Oh yeah, so I have the virus. Enemies take contact poison from me. Okay. And then they have a chance to drop a black card if they die. Well, when they die. I would consider it useful. Should have left the black heart. Ooh, that's really valuable right there. Wow, okay. Cool too. Probably just gonna have to damage myself a few times. Well, that's no longer an issue. Okay, what I need to check is if I shot both fires. There's spikes there, which will work just fine. A little slow, but that's no big deal. Then I will do it one more time. We'll have a Devil Room, and I won't do it one more time to go to the Air Room because I'm probably... Well, I can just buy the battery for that one. I could be fighting Krampus. Well, that's fine. I can just pick up the health before doing it. So there might be enough in there to not spend the money, but I'm just going to spend the money. I got plenty. Easily enough. Alright, Devil Room gives me 1 damage up and a 10% Devil Room chance increase. And then a book that I'm going to ignore. And I'm going to go to the Air Room. Good talk. Halos, all stats up. Nice. I would call that a good pickup. And like, things went pretty well for me. Another reason I'm not hugely worried about the Blackheart loss. Like, even if I take damage, I'll probably get to the Devil Room anyway, just because I have all this teleport power. I do need to remember which pill is Tears Up, since I guess I did pick up 2, but I'm pretty sure it was the blue and white one. I'm just gonna go here now. Blank Rune is a random rune effect, and a chance to drop another blank rune. Alright, I got Berkano both times, which is 3 flies and 3 spiders. It's, you know, not bad. Not great, just not bad. Okay. That guy died, like, real quick. Thank you for the half hearts. Making my life significantly easier. What do we have here? 2 full hearts. Okay. That's useful. Picks up an enemy for me. Neither removes it from the room, or if it's like a boss, holds it still for a while. Actually, I might hold them still as enemies as well. They might have changed it so it didn't do that anymore. I don't know, I vaguely remember someone saying that when I explained it that way. But that could be me making something up, or it could not. It probably goes by health. Whatever has the most health. Moon's a secret room teleport. That saves me time. What the heck? This doesn't even make sense. How can one man get so many luck ups from pennies in such a short time? Bad item. It just doesn't make sense. Well, that was uncool. I don't want your friends. Cool. But like, I didn't want friends. I'm okay. Can be alone and whatnot. I guess I'll go this way. So one thing about taking the Bloody Penny, drops a 50% chance for a half red heart drop every time I pick up a coin. That's pretty good when you've got the kind of style of stuff going that I do right now, where I can damage myself to get teleports to go wherever I want. And then I can heal really quickly because of Maggie's bow. It's a pretty good deal. That could not have worked better. I have a lot of range. Like, quite a lot. Go away now. It's all good. Again, it's not like it matters how much health I lose. I can recover it all back pretty easily. Rather quickly. You know. Nice. Now I have max money. I have 2 batteries. Not a third one here. But that's okay. Double my keys. I will happily use a battery on going across the map again after I finish this path. Because I don't want to walk that far. And that is okay. There's a battery over there, so that'll get me to the devil room. And then when I walk back, I can get to the error room. No problem. I won't want to clear floors as much for the womb and etc. Also, I can't get error rooms in the chest, so I'm less inclined because it's just a devil room that on the last floor is not really a big deal. Okay. Get a little gish for this. Shoot slowing tears, good dude. And we actually got the devil room. Would you look at that? Saves me some effort by just making the error room the second stop. Okay, Krampus. I was pretty sure I was going to be under that hitbox there. And I don't care about the head of Krampus, so... Next stop, error room. Population me. Excuse me, pick it up, please. Perhaps there will be another nice item waiting for me. There seems to always pretty much be Ragman. Alright, what do you have? I was already here, thanks. And how is it that I'm so unlucky that the top secret room is as far away from the boss as possible, which is really also quite far away from the other battery that was free. That's fine. Take advantage of this dude. Dude does not want to drop the stuff. That's fine, I'll just go. Perfect. Alright. I'm interested in what you're selling. I will be blowing up the other beggar. Contract from below is real good. I get 2 of whatever drop I would get for a room. Pretty fantastic. Good death. So that should make my resources plentiful. Not that they aren't already, as you can kind of tell. Alright. So those coins can't be lucky, so I don't really need to pick them up once I'm at 99 cents. They're just kind of there to chill, which I have come to accept. Not bad. These can be lucky, and given my lucky penny luck this run, it'd be foolish of me not to check. Wow, that's unfortunate. Because it can shoot wherever the heck it wants. It doesn't have to be straight into your face. But alright. Tech X. Alright, well. Goodbye any chance of having unique tiers. But Tech X is really good on the plus side. As you can see, it shoots a laser ring. The outside of the laser ring does your damage frequently. I'm gonna have to go in here somehow. 3 is a D20 for the floor. Can't say I particularly care, but you know. There you have it. Could have waited until I had gone to the shop. Because shop pickups can be rerolled into items. They'll be full price, but like I've got full price just fine. But like the thing is Curse the Blind. So it doesn't actually matter. You can have all the money you want. Just let that go for like 4 cents until it jams. Alright, so we're having a good day. I like it, because I just took a bunch of money out of it. Which is not good for business. Wow, this is a good one. It's a real good one. Surprised to let me back up over 900. Awesome. Still have plenty left. Tech X does not do more damage if you charge the laser to be larger. So you actually don't want the laser to be larger because then you can hit with the outside more frequently, especially if the target is large. So just, you know, don't. If you don't have to, which you don't. My charge is really, really fast too. I can get a small one out extremely quickly. Sure. Weird to me how it prioritizes the top secret room over the secret room, but that's how it goes. Oops, that's not where I need to be. I'm gonna go back to the arcade. Spend some red hearts. Perhaps make sure that they stay gone. Oh, that's more useful, I guess. Increases the chance that non-specific heart drops will be soul heart drops. That's good. I don't really, you know, mind losing health here, so. As long as I leave before that actually pays out, I'll never lose it. Sure. Tech X is really pretty darn powerful, as I said. Oh, so this is the hardest boss in the game right here. It's the red one. Shoots tears that I don't understand how to dodge. Fortunately, I'm also quite powerful right now, to the point where I don't have to worry about that. So, I have essentially infinite health here. Oops, I didn't even do that yet. Haven't seen a lucky penny in a while. Beginning to forget what they look like. They feel like. Okay, I'm just gonna pick up all of the health. Keep it, rather than going to half a heart. I don't have that many soul hearts, and I have way too many red hearts. Mark, 1 damage up, the 0.2 speed up, and a soul heart. Guppy's tail, more chest drops, less other drops. Okay. Okay. I don't care about the money there. And now I have a bunch of soul hearts and a few less red hearts, so we're cool. What you got this time? Continuum. It's an awesome item. Makes it so that my tiers screen wrap, including my Tech X lasers. So I shoot them off the left side, they come back off the right. Tech X tiers have pretty good range too, when they want to. They have pretty good range, that's just true. Man, none of these are lucky. How unfortunate. I got my keys back, so it's cool. Gotta wait these all out. So see, now I'm a little less interested in full clearing, intentionally at least, just to get where I want to go. So, yeah, you can't really expect it to take you somewhere you want to go either. Just left that room to see if it would take me farther away, make me wait less, and still get me to the boss. It wouldn't. That's not how that works. I think it takes you to the start of a new path, not the end of one. But I'm getting pretty awesome soul heart luck. Okay, they're all dead already. This might be the right way though, after all. If it's not, I'll just golden teleporter my way to the other path again and actually finish. But of course, while I'm here, I may as well complete it, so I can use the item to get where I want to go in the event that I accidentally full clear. This room does kind of suck because it's not up to you if you get hit. But we were lucky that time. I shouldn't be continually opening every single chest ever, but I do have a compulsion. I really shouldn't be opening these chests. I have a lot of health. Awesome. Third guppy piece. Makes it so that I can fly, and whenever I hit with a tier, I spawn a kamikaze fly that does twice my damage. And I hit with tiers quite often with Tech X. So this is pretty good. Let's see what we've got. This gives me a black circle around my character when I get hit. And that damages enemies with my damage rather frequently. And also has a chance to drop a black heart if an enemy dies to it. is good. Don't do that. Do that, and we are good to go. Sure. Alright, gets me my health back when I do that. And then I'm out. Make sure these aren't tears up. I'm pretty sure they're not. I'll have plenty of flies. So this is all good. I actually don't want to go to the air room on this floor. That's a bad idea because it only has pretty much a 50% chance of having something I care about. In that it might give me a trapdoor, I believe. The chance is that it gives me a trapdoor or a beam of light, so it might be forcing me to go to Sheol when I took the Polaroid, and then I'm screwed. My life sucks, etc. So I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to pick the boss direction first try. Spoke too soon. Maybe second try, though. Then again, maybe third try. You never know. Could be any of these days. It's like winning the lottery. Any attempt is the attempt. I don't support gambling addiction. Don't believe that. It's incorrect. The any attempt is the attempt. It's not true. Probably no attempt is the attempt. Okay, all good. That could be the lucky one. Oh. Oh, I thought there was no door on the right for a second. I was like, come on. But no, we good. Third time's the charm. As it turns out, that is a sticky nickel, because it didn't move from the center, which meant that it was stuck. That's not always a tell, but in that case it definitely was. So I'm not going to worry about the devil room. Just going to head my way on up to the cathedral. And of course I'd have to full clear the cathedral in order to use the air room to my advantage here, and why would I want to do that, really? Steam sale's good, except it's useless at this point, so it's not very good anymore. But no biggie. Shows a winner on the direction, I promise. Of course I can't make that promise, but I totes promise, don't you worry. What you got? Joker, sure.
Joker.
Alright, Judas' Shadow. The other item's bad, which is why I didn't take it as well. Judas' Shadow is a respawn as Dark Judas. 2 black hearts, 2.0 damage multiplier as a character. Can have red hearts if you really want. Really good overall. Probably won't end up doing it, but got the option. Or if I mess up that badly, I'll have a backup. Let's use emergency contact. It'll hold Isaac still for pretty much the entire fight for me. Pretty cool. So what do we have in our 4 chests? Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Besides Isaac's heart, which is the worst item in the game. Like, actually. Mini mush, speed up, size down, range down, but shot height up. This, which makes your tears wider and gives you spectral tears, but doesn't do anything for me in this case. This, there's a chance that my tears freeze enemies. And then when those enemies die, they make the best death noise in the game. Well, one of the best death noises in the game. There are a few of them. And they're all the rock crunches. And they are super good. Very satisfying. -1 fire rate delay, chance to fear enemies. And the mom transformation, which gives me a trailing knife behind my character. It's a knife, but, you know, you just can't really use it very well most of the time. Tech point 5, or that's, sorry, Tech 2 is bad. Tech point 5 is good. Tech 2 is bad. Significantly lowers your damage for a 10 hit per second laser. Whoa, that's a cool freaking color. God's Flesh has a chance that my tears shrink enemies, and if an enemy is shrunk, you can walk on it to kill it without taking damage. But chances are, it's not worth bothering. Bumble picks up money and upgrades. Long distance attack fly is forever alone. 2 damage per hit, frequent hits. 1.5 damage up, more knockback up. And milk, when I get hit, I get significant tears up for the rest of the room. It spills. I don't believe it does anything to enemies that walk on it, though. So the spill doesn't matter that much. That's just kind of a visual effect. To go with the adage. Is that even an adage? Is it an idiom? What is it? Found the boss, but I'm gonna complete the floor. Just because I can. Since I'm getting a bunch of chests from guppies. Collar. Tail. Collar? What are my drugs? This thing follows you on a 3-second delay. It goes a little bit out of its way to attack stuff that it crosses close paths with. You know, if it gets kind of near something, it's like, yeah, I could probably do something about this. That speed and shot speed up. Epic Fetus was also there, but that item's really boring and unfun. It has some synergies now, though, which is nice, since it didn't really before. Oh, hello, there you are. Kane's other eye bounces around, shoots tears, is generally the greatest. Monstro's lungs should be pretty cool. Shoot a bunch of random direction tears out of this. 1/6 chance to spawn a fly when I hit with a tear, except that I already have Guppy, so that doesn't matter. And they don't stack. Blue Baby's only friend moves around. Does damage to stuff that it comes in contact with. Okay, it's almost time to go. Do I get another luck up this run? Nope. Alright. Now we fight. Pretty good. Pretty darn good. That was a lot longer than it seemed like. I guess I probably died at the start, didn't I? I'm not actually sure. I've just done that kind of like every video today. So I don't really know. Anyway, that is it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.